Put it in it. Welcome to another episode of The People's Mic. I am Jim Peoples. Introduce yourself.
Alex Hjalmarson, Comedy Quest.
And I'm John Hanford. I don't have credits.
Don't worry about your credits. We don't do credits at the beginning. What a twerp. Comedy Quest. Nobody.
Forgot the etiquette.
What is up, man? Happy, I say happy holidays. And I hate saying it's the day before the holidays. I hate this part of the year. I'm just not a fan of it. Where's my music at? Where did I, oh, shit. Here it is.
Seem a little low energy today.
Yeah. Do you think guys go through the same, like mood swings as women do in different
Definitely.
ways?
Yeah.
Mood is
Right?
such a huge
Yeah.
thing.
Like always at the end of the month, I'm always like, ugh. You
End of the
know,
month,
and then in the beginning of the month, don't make a period joke. But
Oh, I was about to.
but refrain. It's too easy. But then at the beginning of the month, I'm back at it. So I know that during the holidays, that land on the end of the month,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always in a bad mood. But holidays that land on the beginning of the month, I'm in a better mood.
Is it because you have nowhere to go on the holidays, Jimmy?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Feel
No,
real
I just
sad?
don't give a shit. It's not a sad thing. Like people say, it's a sad. I just don't give a fuck.
Here's
I
a
never
hypo-
did though. I
You
was
have-
never good.
Yeah.
Antipathy.
Here's a hypothesis I have. You guys ever feel like this? You know, in the beginning of the month, you're just like, oh, thank God, it's just like I still got the rest of the month, and then
Yeah.
you're at the end of the month, you're just like, fuck, what did I do in November?
Yeah, I didn't do
Just-
anything. in the month.
just didn't do shit.
Procrastination action.
Yeah, I mean, is that panic? Is that monthly panic?
Anxiety,
Yeah.
sometimes panic if you don't take care of it.
Yeah. I don't know. What is it? You like watching the numbers?
Depression.
Is it depression? I'm not depressed though. I'm not sad. I just don't. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like I get depressed sometimes, but you know, since I'm aware of that, I take measures to not be. So like, if I feel some shit coming on, then I'll
Yeah.
be sure to like go for a hike or something, and
Yeah.
just like
Like
we'll do something to work up the endorphins, get some fresh air, a little vitamin D.
You guys, what does Zach say? You guys love hiking.
I mean, I live
You
in
ever been
hiking country.
Jimmy?
I don't think I've been for walks. You go for a walk,
Like in
and
Central Park or what?
yeah,
Okay,
go for a walk in Central Park.
No,
You
walking.
have to
Fine
go
for
at
it.
least to Westchester.
To West. you have to cross state lines.
It has to be. You have to get a certain level of whiteness
State lines.
Yeah.
away from Manhattan.
No, I'm not riding and taking a trip to walk through the woods. It's ridiculous.
I mean, fuck man, I used to live here, then moved across the country to Joshua Tree, California, just so I could get out and hike more.
is that where the cult was? Isn't it a cult?
We got a lot of cults out there,
Joshua
but
Tree.
that's not why I moved.
Well, sorry, where are you from?
I live in Joshua Tree, California.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a
You know
cool
that?
spot.
Yeah, I think they grow a lot of weed too.
Yeah.
Joshua Tree. That sounds culty as shit.
Joshua marijuana tree.
Joshua Tree.
Yeah.
Everybody wears
Is
white.
Orlando on this podcast, or is he?
Orlando helped
Well,
me.
with,
big
the,
guy.
the mics are picking him up.
He helps me set up, and he got the mic for me. He just knows how the room
I
operates.
think I overheard him say he quit comedy.
So the day that
but he
when I quit
hasn't
doing this,
podcast.
he can take it over.
Never quitting comedy.
Yeah.
I'll be back though.
It's good to hear though.
So when I quit doing this, Orlando can take it over.
How many comics that have quit comedy do you think have said before, I'm never quitting comedy?
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. until I feel like it's like a Highlander thing where they come to me and they say, I think I'm done. And they leave the country and you never hear from them.
Yeah.
But it's such a good moment when they realize that they're done. They tap
Yeah.
out. They
Okay.
they
good
ring the
moment for
bell.
the rest of us, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, like Lisa Lampanelli, she quit, which
One
is
less.
crazy. Like I didn't think she'd ever quit. Like she's a great
Who's that?
roaster. Lisa Lampanelli.
Okay,
Did she really quit?
Yeah, she retired
Yeah.
from comedy. She says she has no desire. It's just like she doesn't crave stand-up anymore.
That's
so now
what it
she's
is. It's all about the desire. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Which makes
desire's
sense.
There, it's just like a boxer that can't, hang up his gloves. It's like if you lose that desire, it's over.
Yeah.
He did look like Doug Brady.
Doug
After he got a
Brady,
haircut.
long hair.
Oh, who the fuck's Doug Brady?
Doug Brady does your
I'm not really sure. I
He
need
looks
to.
like you with a little bit shorter hair.
Yeah.
Oh, word! I used to have shorter hair.
He had that hair a couple years ago. He had your hair.
Word.
And he wore a beanie. I'm sorry, yeah, he's not here today. Doug.
Sometimes I'll put this
This
back
is
in
new
the
Doug. You know, it's a new class. How long you been doing comedy?
On and off for 4 years. And
He's been doing it longer than Doug.
just been getting back into it for the last 6 months.
Doug's got maybe 2 years. I don't know how many years Doug's got. What's up? Let's do one of your topics.
All right.
You
So,
got a pen on you?
you guys ever get accosted by like salesmen or someone trying to like sell you something at the train station, and they try to open with like a question? You know, like what inspires you, or what makes you happy?
Like
And,
salespeople or homeless people?
No, like somebody trying to, I don't know, they have like a, lanyard around their neck, a clipboard, and they try to like kind of like lure you in with like a question, with the question that's like a fun question, like anyone could answer, like what makes you happy? And I was like, oh well, I really like comedy, and I like, like helping people, and all the shit, and then like right after they're done listening to me, then that's when I'm out. So I'm just like, when they're ready to like tell me what they're about, or like,
Write your name.
I'm trying to save the rainforest, so I'm trying to like,
I don't do the clipboard people.
Yeah, all that.
The clipboard people, I give high fives.
So right when they're pitching, then I'm like, oh no, I'm done. Like that was like a mini open mic for me. It was like a 1 minute,
You let them see. You let
and
them,
then I was
you
just
let-
like, I'm actually really busy, but thanks for listening. Like, see you later. So I kind of like
What
turned it around.
What was the one he asked you?
He asked me, what makes you happy?
What was he selling?
I don't know. I never
You
let him
didn't
get to
say
that.
He checked out after he was done.
Fuck.
Yeah, I just answered their question and moved
That
on.
was the so
So I think that's a good-
slow. Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's a good
His opener was
strategy.
whack.
Yeah, I mean,
Start wasting their time,
okay, because usually I'm not I'm not that diabolical. So I just but I like that approach. But so usually I just just get out of there. I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with it, which might say a lot for my comedy. I got to commit more. But but one time I was accosted by this guy for the World Wildlife Fund in Union Square. This was back in August. I was doing a show over at the Stand, one of those showcases, and like I was nervous as fuck before the show because like I'd been running my set and it was bombing every time. I was like, this is gonna be fucking awful. But then this guy like wouldn't let me leave, and he insisted on hugging me. Huge, like fluffy black guy, and he hugged me so I couldn't move or anything. And I didn't realize how much I actually needed that hug. I had a great set and it fucking killed.
He hugged you. And you
Yeah.
liked it.
Did he pick you up off the feet?
He could have, but he didn't. He was a decent guy.
Did he black you after? Did he?
But black people, what kind of racist shit is that?
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
That-
Explain it.
No, that
No,
just
no,
means
say it.
that just means interracial sex.
Oh,
Does
Like,
that?
Yeah,
Does
like
that
my
mean?
wife got blacked.
No, that's never.
oh yeah.
It's a thing,
I've seen
it's a
that
thing.
on porn sites, but like, but I'm just like I don't jerk
not-
off to
it's
racism.
definitely-
I just see it as I
It's
pass
everything,
by.
it's everything. All right, that
Yeah.
was
All right.
No, I want you to sit there. I want you to sit in that bullshit for a minute. Don't co-sign that bullshit. What the fuck?
He said he loved the hug from the fluffy black guy. I thought maybe it escalated further after. I don't know.
No. That was just to give us some imagery.
All right, motivation.
Yeah.
But you never know. It could,
I mean, by fluffy black, I mean he was about
just
300
like
pounds.
hugs, and just like, oh, actually,
Yeah,
he
he,
isn't so bad.
I mean, I give good hugs, but I don't turn people gay.
yeah. He didn't turn me gay either. He just calmed me down.
Or well, yeah.
All right, I didn't know. That's why I asked. I'm learning. It's a learning process. I'm learning. I'm learning very sensitive.
I was about to say something that
What were you gonna say?
could have been. Oh, okay. Here's what I was going to
You
say.
gotta put it out there.
Yeah, the guy. He's basically. This sounds so fucking bad. Like he was basically my therapy dog. But then that's likening it.
Don't even worry about that.
Yeah, well,
you gotta go to the realm.
yeah, no, exactly. That's why I wasn't going to say it after I was like, hey. My mind works too quickly, and then like my speech can't catch up sometimes, and then it's just like I put my foot in my mouth a lot.
Get your therapy, black guy.
I know how that
My therapy brother, which actually that's kind of nice, right?
Oh man, it's a commercial. It's one. It's a sketch. What's up?
How are you?
How are you? You look so sad to be here. Like, hang out, have a seat. This is the podcast before the mic. Just say your name real loud. There's no sign-up sheet yet. All right. What's your name?
Akiva Z.
Huh? What'd you say?
Akiva Z.
Akiva Z?
Akiva Z.
Akiva Z. Yeah, man. Akiva Z. God damn, you're so disappointing. I thought you were a hot black woman. I was like, oh, new black girl's coming. Do you get that a lot?
Are you going to do the podcast or what?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, because you know what's funny about this guy? We used to work together.
Yeah, you know.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. I haven't
Stay close. Sit right there.
Yeah, I haven't cut my hair
do the high
since last like 2 Augusts ago.
He's about to come give you a hug. big fluffy
Yeah.
white guy.
No. No. We used to have lunch together in the cafeteria over at.
Slumming 3 days in a row.
I quit and signed an NDA, so we can't get into it. But
Really?
but-
What, you fired? Oh, you quit.
I quit.
You signed it?
Well, yeah.
Why did you sign it?
Because I had to sign it when I was hired.
No, you never signed. You
Yeah,
never
but-
signed.
Okay,
That's so good.
okay, but here's the deal: when you're given a full time job with benefits for the first time,
Never signed.
you sign your soul away.
Never signed.
Well, okay, that's what I did.
Never
Uh,
signed.
You negotiate. If you're going to sign, you negotiate.
well, now I know that.
Yeah.
But,
Sign. Maybe.
yeah.
You never really sign.
Yeah, I always put an X on there. I always act like I signed. I was like, yeah, I don't sign these because it's a mission of guilt.
Yeah. Well,
It's like, no, this is,
but
we're
I mean,
trying to give you a
so is
job,
working
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I never signed those. I never fucking signed it. I never signed.
You'd be like, but then I can't
if it's
steal
something,
power.
if it's something that I know I don't want to read, I always put a questionable signature.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I have like a lazy
Like-
fucking, like just in case
Yeah.
this comes.
I had no idea that you did comedy though.
Yeah,
That's
I've been doing it for about a little over a year.
fucking I.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about it that much, especially at work. So,
Yeah.
but that got around.
So you guys have been working together, like.
Did it get around like at the old job where we both worked?
Yeah, I'm saying it got around with some of my coworkers. They're like, "Oh, I hear you do comedy." I'm like, "Who the fuck told you that?" I'm like,
We had a lot of gossipy fucks in that
Where'd you
company. Oh, I can't say.
Oh fuck!
I didn't quit.
Yeah.
Tops,
What is that?
baseball cards and shit.
Oh shit, that's dope. Who's
Still
who's-
make baseball cards?
Yeah, who's buying baseball cards?
Lots of people. It's
Really?
very surprising. I don't know.
The internet has a. Can't you just
Are
do
they
that?
digital cards?
Do they have digital cards yet?
Funny you should ask.
They have to.
Oh, you digitized it. Is that why you quit?
That was literally my job. I made them, and I came up with all the ideas and designs, and I was doing like the jobs of like 5 people, and it just I was pulling like 80 hours a week, burned me out.
Like,
That's up there with working for Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Tops is like one of those nostalgic name brand companies. Like,
But it's people are buying the shit.
Really? They're still buying them? Huh. That's cool.
I mean, the digital part of it is kind of the part of the company that makes no money.
Yeah, because there's no.
Signed an NDA, can't
you
comment.
can just like take a picture of a digital card and then send it to someone else and it goes viral, right? Like you don't even need to buy those digital cards.
I mean, they're trying to get
Hypothetically.
save money on that shit.
Heck, I don't get that.
It's weird.
Because it's
Oh
like
my
taking
god,
them to
I
auction and-
really wish I hadn't signed that NDA.
I have so much to say.
Never signed.
I gotta take that shit to the grave though,
They're gonna
unless I
have
want
to-
to get sued.
Ah.
The digital cards are gonna have to use like blockchain technology or something like that. Because if
I
like
think they do.
if you can have a cryptocurrency that's like something that's a digital code really that is valuable, so that it's got to be like a blockchain based thing where it can't be like counterfeited or like you have the actual legit
Well-
digital card that you
The
can't.
digital card is probably cooler, but there's more money in actually
Physical.
the physical
Yeah.
card. 'Cause you-
You get
Well,
hardware.
because the digital
Yeah.
card only exists within the app.
Yeah.
So it's sure you could take a screenshot, save as your camera roll, but like that doesn't
Yeah.
that doesn't have any value because you can't trade it. But in the app, that's where everything lives, which all lives
Yeah,
on a server.
yeah.
When Amazon goes down, which it does from time to time, everybody loses everything, and then it comes back.
I don't want to give them.
Yeah.
Hi. What are you doing? You're so goofy.
This is kind of like a a Starbucks. You know,
Yeah, it is.
Like,
It was like, oh, Jimmy has
alcoholics,
a mic. There's somewhere I can sit,
you can
and nobody will bother
get
me
a
in a
drink
dark
and
place.
work, take your laptop out and start typing away.
He's like, he does.
plug your phone and start charging your phone.
They could make a lot of money with that if they were smart.
I
know?
mean, they're already making.
Are they? Well, who the fuck do I know?
Yeah. Well,
Good luck with that.
well, I quit. I
Where'd
don't
you go now? Did you go to? Who's their rival?
Now I
Who's
freelance.
rival?
Panini, probably.
Freelance
Panini.
digital card.
Panini?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's an Italian company,
Yeah.
and
They're
actually-
football and basketball.
yeah, they're complete hacks. Which
You can talk about
yeah,
that.
yeah. Oh my god, I can tell you all shit about Panini. I ship for them. No, but like they've actually been implicated in so many fucking scandals.
Really?
Like, so you know, like in sports cards, they insert autographs and like memorabilia clippings into the card. Dak Prescott, he was supposed to sign like a bunch of these cards for Panini, and then he outsourced it to like his family
Somebody
members.
else.
So like people were getting these cards of Dak Prescott autographs that
They look totally different.
that weren't they were counterfeit. They're all forged. So like they got in much trouble for that. They also had a thing with like these memorabilia cards. They said the jersey had been game used, and then they clipped a piece of the Mitchell and Ness label. Mitchell and Ness only makes replica jerseys. They're not a licensed or licensed. They don't make any actual shit that people wear on the field.
Yeah, be careful with memorabilia, man. OJ went to jail for over memorabilia.
Well, he went to jail for
joke.
stealing his own.
Whatever.
Yeah, but dude, it's like
Still in the jail.
there are so many scumbags in the
That
industry.
that was dumb.
Well, Eli Manning also had that scandal like last year, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, where he was selling memorabilia that wasn't actual memorabilia. I think it was all replicas. And
He was selling stuff that people gave him.
Yeah, like
He had a yard sale. He was just giving shit away.
Yeah, it was all replicas. It wasn't anything. Nothing was authentic.
Eli Manning looks like a guy who would just have a yard sale every weekend. Like, just that fucking
Yeah,
face.
he has Jersey dad face. Like just slow paint my house face. Just not even paint my house.
During the game.
Water my house.
Yeah.
While he's playing.
Just water the field. He's like, this grass needs some water. It's not even real, Eli. It's not. Hey,
Hi.
what's up? No, I'm so glad he's not. Is he back on the Giants? I don't know.
I mean, I think he's
backup.
yeah,
He's back up.
yeah. Daniel Jones is the
This mentor.
starter.
Mentoring. Slow pace.
Yeah, that's about right.
Jimmy,
What else you got?
You ever take any strange drugs?
No, just weed.
Just weed?
Oh, I took an Ambien one time.
An Ambien.
Yeah, Ambien.
It's like a sleep pill.
Yeah, I took an
Well,
Ambien.
it's a sleeping
So
pill
what-
that makes you do a bunch of crazy
You
shit before you go to
should-
sleep.
you should
What
fuck
happened?
with that. I slept
Sleepwalk and
too
shit?
hard. No, they couldn't wake me up. I took a half of an Ambien. Fucking kicked me in the balls. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with
You
that.
ever get like pressured by like a woman like in an evening, go back to her apartment, and she's like taking drugs or like
No.
nothing that's never happened. Cocaine?
No.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
Jimmy
know.
takes charge, man.
No.
Looks like a guy who does.
No.
You know-
He's my psychic white guy.
Yeah,
He's like,
he didn't
what
succumb
is
to peer pressure.
You look like you're taking a bunch of
No.
drugs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen. Best sleep I ever had was when I tried opium in college. It was crazy. Here's the
I don't
crazy,
even know where to get opium,
dude.
What?
Apparently,
China.
Was it China, 1920s?
back in 2009, you could just order poppy pods. Like when I was a freshman in college, you could order poppy pods off of eBay because they were sold as like these housing, ornamentations and everything. You could just get like a whole flat rate box of poppy pods for like $3. So my
They were
roommate did.
live.
What?
They
Yeah,
were live.
yeah. Like all you have to do is you just have to smash them and grind them up, and then make them into tea. So that's what my roommate did. He was a biochem major, and because he knew the science, he thought like, oh yeah, well, there's no way I'll get addicted. He was a junkie like within a year's time.
Drinking opium tea.
Yeah, so like I tried it once because I needed to chill the fuck out, but yeah, I slept for 14 hours straight. The worst part about it, the reason I would never do opium again, is that it makes it impossible to piss. So like you feel like you have to go, but you can't.
I don't like that.
Oh, that was terrible. Yeah,
No.
I wasn't a fan. So like I put a condom on and went to sleep and just in case I pissed
How
myself.
many units
but-
is that gonna hold?
Yeah.
Well, supposedly I learned in sex ed.
That doesn't work.
Probably not, but I never found out. But like in sex ed, they said a single condom can hold up to a gallon of water or liquid.
But it needs like the pressure to like expand that much.
Right. I don't think I had a boner either, so it probably would have been for shit. But I was 19. I didn't know any
just
better.
wake up with a wet, shriveled up condom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a baggy condom just flopping around.
Yeah, that's how I wake up every day, though.
He's like, oh well, at least I didn't piss the bed.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably would have leaked.
Oh wow, that's a good turn.
What drugs have you? I know you've done.
I've probably done.
I'm good.
A bunch of crazy drugs.
Yeah.
I'd say the craziest thing I ever did, like the one time sort of thing, was I may or may not have done LSD.
Well, you did.
Oh, come on.
May or may.
Yeah.
Nobody says may or may not have when they
No,
haven't done it.
but he for sure
I
only did it
may-
once because the more you do it, the more it's just
may
like,
or may not have done LSD once.
oh yeah,
And I would say that was. It sounds cliche, but it was life changing. Like you really start evaluating your life and being like, why am I here? You know, am I going to be able to accomplish what other people have accomplished? Am I going to be able to succeed? And it all your whole life and everything, your experiences, everything comes down to one point, and you're just like, you don't realize that you have all this time, like you had the whole month, right? Or you have whatever. But it just like it really expands your mind. It's like everything just opens up, and you start overanalyzing everything, and everything is super real and super dramatic, super meaningful. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just you realize that
you guys want to drop?
You have to.
I got a bunch.
We have to develop like all these walls in our mind, just like function in the world.
You ever do the BuzzFeed quiz of what drug are you?
No, they sell that shit to third parties. I don't need it.
I do those shit. I do like 2 hours of BuzzFeed quiz. They know everything about me. They know what breed of dog I am. They know everything. What Smurf I am.
Wait, which one? The blue one? I don't know shit about Smurfs.
Grandpa Smurf. I'm always Grandpa
The
Smurf.
innocuous BuzzFeed quizzes are going to a giant database with some evil lord. You know, it's just like I don't know.
Well, it's down the chain somewhere, you know.
It's figuring you out. You have like a profile, like Jimmy Peoples, who likes this, who likes that. He's a Smurf.
You follow all the bullshit I do. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. Fuck that person. I was like, good luck if you find out everything. Build their minority report wall. Like, oh, we know exactly when he's gonna murder somebody. No, fuck that.
Do you think they should teach comedy in school?
College?
Comedy
Some
classes?
colleges they do.
No, I'm saying like earlier on.
Stand-up
junior
comedy?
high. Junior
No.
high.
No.
In
high school, they should have
high school.
They should have a comedy club in high school.
I think definitely. I mean, at the very least, have a comedy club.
Yeah.
But I think it would be a really good idea. Actually, it's like maybe at least as a unit in like an English class or writing or something, creative writing. Just actually focus on the actual mechanic of a joke. Because that would actually really help people.
They do have public speaking
contextualize.
classes, and in public speaking, they do like how to tell each other.
But those people are all hacks. Like it's. But like if you actually had the study of comedy, it would prevent a lot of this misunderstood bullshit that you get with people like reacting to comedy without actually thinking about it. Everybody takes it personally.
Yeah.
When like
overly PC.
Right. It's like not even that it's PC. It's just like people not even seeing the full scope.
Yeah,
of it.
not even realizing. I've had a couple of like non-woke people come up to me after shows and be like, "Oh, that offended me," or like, and I'm like, "I meant the exact opposite of like doing." And I had to like explain the joke to them. They're like, "Oh, that's." Like some people, I mean, afterwards, like they're offended or whatever. I made a joke about, terrorist attack or troops. They get offended.
Your job is to be offensive.
Yeah,
that's your job.
Whatever, immigration, whatever. People take shit literally these days, and it's like, I think we need to kind of teach people, like you said, at an early stage, like, hey, don't take comedians literally. Like, think outside the box. Start thinking, what's the true meaning behind it?
Yeah,
and it would just promote like confidence and, like you guys said, public speaking. And it would give an outlet to like the oddball people that don't see themselves as an engineer or a traditional entertainer or
Or-
instead of them
yeah.
going into drugs or doing some crazy whack shit.
Shooting up the
Like,
school.
oh, I could be a comedian. I didn't even know I
Yeah.
could do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is an outlet for me. This is an opportunity, and it's hard too. Like it would legitimize comedy as well. Like we don't have any unions or any kind of structure. It's just like make it on your own, and like the ones that made it are super multimillionaires, and then there's like tons of like say like middle class comics that are barely getting by, and then there's like thousands more open micers and other comics who
Yeah.
are
But-
just like it's not like the wider world doesn't like see it as like a real profession. I feel like sometimes.
Well, I think that's a shift that's happening though. Just because like there are all these specials now. Like I don't think stand-up comedy's ever been more popular than it is right now. And you got so many different styles and different people, different backgrounds doing it. If you actually educate people on, hey, where does this all come from? Like you're gonna just basically inject more audience members into comedy clubs and just into that environment.
yeah, I think it's
which
definitely growing.
Yeah, I think that'd be a huge investment, like for comedy as a whole. But
Plus,
yeah,
like,
serious topic.
Serious. Look at you thinking.
plus like
Yeah, I mean,
like lately, scientists, researchers, all that they've been finding out that a lot of these creative arts are more beneficial than like memorization of math or science or whatever. Like in Finland, they like barely do any work. They just like have the kids like go out in the woods and like run around, and they just become smart. Like it's crazy. And they're like, oh yeah, we're in school. We're doing like a little bit of math like for 40 minutes, and then they just like go and play more. And then they are soaking up all this math stuff because they don't feel that pressure to memorize, and they're like really internalizing all these things.
yeah,
And they're figuring, and then all these kids they spend less time on math and less time because of that method of teaching. They're scoring higher than all the American kids, like by far, and all the in science and math and all this stuff. And just like, yo, our approach is just
well, yeah,
really
like
fucked up. Like we need to push the creativity stuff and rethinking that thing.
yeah, because
that
like
angle.
if you're going to be trying to be a problem solver and change the world for the better, you need to think outside the box, be creative and shit. Because like memorization and just doing what you're told is how we got into this shit in the first place. So
Yo, actually, that's a great point too. Like, wait,
thanks.
we're not in a great spot here, humanity. Like, let's change the way
Look
we
for other
educate
options.
Yeah. On the other hand,
It
though,
hasn't been working.
if the status quo is upheld and I can just keep having these good sound bites, on a selfish note, that'll be kind of nice.
Good job.
Man, let this shit out. People's my podcast.
Yeah, saving
Nice.
the world. Yeah, and I missed you. That was good. Good job. Tell me where they can find you.
Find me on Instagram, AHJALM1, or Alex H Comedy is my new skit Instagram page. So I'm doing more skits
Better than the last one.
with John Galley and other comics.
Yeah, you still alive?
Still alive, man.
Wow, good job.
Still kicking.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. Mainly Instagram. Don't really tweet it much anymore. John Hanford, JONHANFORD, and on all podcasting platforms. Got my own podcast where I just kind of ramble and shit. It's called Desert Talk with John Hanford. So check it out.
What's your podcast about?
Whatever's on my mind.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. I hate that question so much.
Oh.
What's your podcast about?
Yeah. I mean, you would hate it because, like we were talking before,
Yeah.
I just ramble and it's just me alone, and I just go
No,
off
it's
on all
good.
these crazy
No,
tangents.
It's fine.
Yeah.
That's what it should be. Just you and your thoughts.
Yeah.
Give it up for them real quick, lightly. It's another episode of People's Mike. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, JPeoples TV. We're here every day, Monday to Friday at Idle Shrunken Head. At 2:30 for the podcast, 3 o'clock for the open mic, and Saturdays we're at Niagara at 4:30 for the podcast, 5:30 for the open mic. And I guess happy holidays, and we're not here tomorrow because it'll be Thanksgiving.
Oh my
but,
God.
the bar's closed; they quit. They don't want it.
The one day.
The one day, and maybe Christmas.
Jimmy, you got a TikTok account?
I do, but I don't use it. Do you use it? No.
Yeah, I posted a couple skits. Actually, one of them went kind of viral.
We'll talk about that.
Really?
later. We'll close it out, and we'll be back on Friday. Bye.
Put it in it.